Hello there.
Oh, hello yourself.
Paige's quilt?
Yes. Yes, Emily is doing a beautiful job with it.
So, what do you have on your docket for this evening?
Well, I tried to lure Emily to the concert in the park, but homework won out.
Well, you could lure me.
Oh, well, actually, I was just trying to get something going with her.
Do you have any plans for this weekend?
You mean after I go hang gliding?
No, actually, I was thinking about going down to New York for this weekend. Steve wants me to try and recruit this world-class endocrinologist, a guy named David Feldman. He thinks we can get him to come to GH.
Oh, he's not happy where he is?
Apparently not. Steve figures with a little bit of whining and dining, he could be ours. So what do you say, Monica? Would you like to come and help me wine and dine him?
Well, thanks, but I think I'll pass this time.
Oh, come on. I'd love to spend some time with you. You know, maybe we could go and see a show and go to a museum. We just have some fun, no pressure.
Please, Alan, don't make me feel guilty.
Why not?
Hello?
Hi there. It's me.
Alan. Hi. I'm so glad you called.
Me too. It's so good to hear your voice.
To hell with my voice. I'm dying to see you. Are you coming to Rochester?
No.
May I ask why not?
I'm not coming to Rochester because I want you to meet me in New York.
Meet you in New York? I'd love that. But you scared me. I thought you were about to blow me off. Alan, can we do this? Is this possible?
We can do anything if you want it badly enough.
How do I explain it?
You don't.
You mean just go to New York without telling Tony?
Is it likely Tony's going to call you in Rochester?
No. No, I suppose not. Not unless there were an emergency.
What if there were an emergency? Just tell the hotel to take messages for you, or just leave a forwarding number. And then when you get to the hotel in New York, you can check back.
Sounds like you've covered all the angles.
It's a chance, but it's not that big a chance. And look, if something happens, you can always just say that you changed your mind and you decided to go down to New York to do some shopping and see a show, which is not that far from the truth.
What's your excuse?
I'm working for the CIA.
Alan, stop that, okay? You're making me very nervous.
I have to go to New York anyway. I have to go and talk to this research endocrinologist that we're trying to recruit for GH. I'm going to have to spend a couple of hours with him, but after that, I'm as free as a bird.
Even your conscience?
Let's do this. We both want to.
I didn't say I didn't want to.
Just a little time together. No baggage, no guilt. Just some comfort, some pleasure.
Is this really possible?
It's possible if you want it.
You sound so sure.
I am sure.
Where would we meet?
At the Hotel Saint-Cyr, I've actually booked 2 rooms.
Sounds like you've thought of everything.
Will you come?
Yes. Yes, tomorrow.
Wonderful.
Oh, God.
I can't wait to see you. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, my, you certainly packed light.
Oh, well, I'm only going away for the weekend, and there won't be any reason to dress up. I'm sure Dr. Feldman's much more interested in the GH program than what I look like.
Well, I would certainly hope so. Where are you staying?
The Hotel Saint-Cyr. It's centrally located, and then if I have to wine and dine my quarry, I'll save time.
Yes, well, good hunting and have a safe flight.
All right?
Emily, see you later.
Bye.
Are you guys mad at each other?
Emily, not everything in adult relationships is black and white.
It's about glands, right?
Endocrinology, yeah, that's what it's about. And this Dr. Feldman, he is a very, very famous research scientist, and we'd love for him to come to work here at GH, so I have to go and see him.
You gonna be gone long?
No, just for the weekend. I'll just do what I have to do and turn around, and I'll come back home.
Hope everything works out the way you want it.
Thank you. I'm optimistic. Hey, you. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a bear's tail.
Bears don't have tails long enough to shake.
Then I'll be back even faster. What?
Never mind.
Come on, give.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say I wish I could go with you. But I know it's a grown-up thing, and you probably have a lot of business to do. But I just thought I could stay in the hotel with some books or something.
What would be the point of that?
Well, you're not gonna be working every minute, and I thought in the spare time, we could go for a walk or see sights.
I wouldn't dream of it. But I will tell you this. When we go to New York together, you will have my undivided attention. And we'll go to museums and the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty, and we'll go and we'll see a Broadway show.
That sounds great.
Then it's settled. I'll arrange something with Monica as soon as I get back from the weekend. I promise.
Thank you. Sounds cool. Have a nice trip, Ellen.
Hello, fellow desertee.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Bobby's in Rochester.
Yeah, she went to check up on all the latest surgical gizmos, and I understand Alan is headed out after big game.
Yes.
Well, I wish him luck. Feldman's a great man.
I know. I've heard.
Yeah, I've followed him right along for years because I try to keep up with the latest on juvenile diabetes because of Lucas. And it would be quite a coup if Alan could bag him.
Well, Alan can be pretty persuasive.
That's true. And I hear Feldman wants a change. I don't know. I wonder if he'll want to move away from New York, though.
Maybe he's tired of the hassle.
It's a big city. It's magical. It's glamorous, sensuous, bright lights.
Lots of noise, traffic jams.
Tad negative today, are we? You know, Lucas and I are involved in a meatloaf marathon. Would you like to join us for dinner tonight?
Well, I like meatloaf, but a marathon?
Yeah, I bought 6 pounds of ground chuck on Tuesday, and since then we've tried out a different recipe every night. And Lucas likes to mix all the ingredients with the beef with his hands. And I promise I'll make him scrub first. So what about it, you know? 2 abandoned medical spouses here, we can console ourselves over mashed potatoes.
And mashed potatoes. Well, that sounds great. Oh, there's Emily. She's going to be missing Alan.
Bring her along.
No, I don't think so. I think she'd rather enjoy Lila's company than mine.
Is that so?
So it seems.
Well, is there more you'd like to say about that?
Oh, you give me a little time, I could say a lot more.
Fine. Then we're on. Mashed potatoes, meatloaf, tonight. Be there.
I will. Thanks, Tony. How are you?
I'm hungry. The meatloaf has olives in it.
Olives. Well, that's interesting.
Monica, I'll be there in just a minute. Lucas, can you entertain our guest, please?
Okay. What do you like to play?
Well, nobody has asked me that in a long time. But, hey, I gotta show you something first. Your dad said that you like to cook, so I got you a cookbook. It's just for
Cool.
kids. Yep. And here are utensils, so you are properly equipped.
Oh, wow. Now I can cook all by myself.
Well, you're going to need a little help from your mom and dad for a while, but eventually you will. Look, I was looking through this. And I saw some recipes. Like here's one for French toast and noodle pudding.
Ick.
I agree with you. Oh, but here's spaghetti. Do you like spaghetti?
Yes.
Yes, so do I, so do I. And we've got hamburgers. And I don't know, that salad looks like a rabbit to me.
That's silly.
I think it's silly, too. I do.
Meatloaf is in the oven. Potatoes are boiling. And I hope you're good at gravy.
I'll do my best to get the lumps out.
Well, that's one of my culinary weaknesses. Of course, Lucas is going to help pretty soon, aren't you? Did you say thank you?
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Tell you what, why don't you go to your room and read that book just for a little while, and then we'll pick out something we can make tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Take all your stuff.
Bye.
Bye. That was a nice non-sexist present.
I'm glad he liked it. Kids at that age are so cute.
Well, they sure are. He doesn't always take quickly to people, though, even friends bearing gifts. You have the right touch.
Well, maybe with kids at the single-digit age. But that was reassuring anyway.
So Emily's giving you trouble.
Emily and I aren't giving each other much of anything these days. Tony, I just keep making one mistake after another.
Well, mistakes with kids are pretty much a given. And I would bet that you're being too hard on yourself.
Oh. It's like I keep missing these chances. Like last night, Alan at the last minute asked me if I wanted to go to New York with him. And I wasn't really very nice about it, but I thought later I could have taken Emily out of school for a day. We could have done New York, you know, while he was reeling in Dr. Feldman. Although, maybe if Emily had thought about how many hours she would have had to spend with me, she would have hated the idea.
I doubt it. But New York is still there, so why don't you and Alan take your daughter to New York for a weekend? I bet she couldn't resist it.
Oh, daughter, that just sounded so strange. Is that a bad omen?
Yeah, I think you're just not used to it.
Neither is she, I know that. And I also know that this adoption is going to be finalized soon. Matter of fact, Lee called about it just the other day.
Very careful, this is very hot. and this is my dish, so it has to be
Just a bit.
perfect.
Okay.
Oh, you know, I'm going to answer this in the living room, because you guys, for some reason, you cook loud. Is that possible?
Yes, it is.
Hello?
Hi there. I've been missing you.
Well, that's nice to hear. So, anything exciting happening? Surgically speaking, I mean?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Look, I hope you don't mind my staying the extra day, but, you know, so many of the presentations conflict time-wise, and I'd really like to take advantage of the opportunity.
It's no problem, as long as you share with me when you get home and fill me in on all of it.
Of course. Is Lucas okay?
Yeah, he's great. We're on a meatloaf binge here. I invented one tonight that has olives in it.
Oh, my goodness. And cream cheese sauce.
Oh, why didn't I think of that? What a great idea, except that, well, it's too late because Monica's making the gravy. Because Alan's away, too. Do you remember that article I had you read about David Feldman?
I'm coming from the kitchen.
Oops, something's burning in the kitchen. Call me tomorrow.
Right.
It's okay. It's okay. I've saved the day.
Thank you very much. Now I'm wondering if I should call Bobby back. I mean, I cut her off and she was making an effort.
Oh, by all means, yes. You have a number in Rochester?
Well, somewhere, but where? You know. Wait a minute. Do you remember that advertisement on TV about Star Redial, where you're supposed to get the last number that had called you back on the line?
Well, yeah, but don't you have to sign up for that?
No, I don't think so. I think you just push star 69, and then they probably charge you or something. It's ringing.
Ah.
Hotel Sancerre.
Excuse me?
Hotel Sancerre. May I help you?
Well, this is really weird. I was talking with my wife in Rochester and had to hang up, and so I started to use that star redial, and then I got you.
This is the Hotel Sancerre in Manhattan.
Okay, I don't suppose you have Bobby Jones registered there, do you?
Yes. I'll connect you with that room. Hello?
What hotel is Alan staying in?
The Sancerre. Why?